Kia ora, my name is Myshaan. I'm a Māori musician born and raised in Hamilton, New Zealand, and welcome to my world. I always knew that I had some sort of musical influence. My mum, she raised me singing. She trained me pretty hard to audition for my school talent show when I was about 6 years old. Who's Loving You, Michael Jackson. But that was the start where I knew I could sing. But getting into music, it was all due to the success of singers like William Singe and Alex Iono, brown artists that were doing well. So when I saw their success online, then I knew and realized, hey, if they can do it, let me see if I can do it.
I won't ever love you the way that I used to. It tears me apart. And I cry 'cause I miss you.
I've been doing it for 7 years. It's not been the easiest ride being an independent artist. The hardest part was being heavily overlooked. I would reach out to so many artists and they wouldn't want to work with me, they wouldn't want to collab with me, or producers wouldn't want to help me out. That's really motivated me to learn all of this stuff on my own. I'm very grateful that people did overlook me because that made me want to work harder, and now I'm able to do it. Moving forward, it's become a tool for me to use to help other people so that they don't have to feel the same way I feel. Having no one believe in them early on besides mum. But obviously mum doesn't know how to mix and master my songs, you know?
Running on empty, so let me fill up my heart with a little piece of you and all your loving.
I was living in Hawaii for the last year. Man, it was probably the best year of my life, you know? Living in the sun, getting brown and taking my shirt off, getting paid, you know, what more could you ask for? I was over there studying at Brigham Young University. I was a psychology and marketing major over there. I was also working at the Polynesian Cultural Center, where I would work as a dancer. For me as a musician, it was such a special time for me because I was able to just be close to some of the biggest artists that I looked up to. I was so close to Māori. I was able to bump into Joss the Toffee a few times, Ian Tongi. It felt so special that I could be so close to the biggest inspirations I had. When I was opening for Stan Walker, I was in his tent, and that's a crazy thing, first of all, just having a little chat with him. And then I walked out, and Roman from Klohe Kai was right there, and I was like, oh my goodness, this is crazy. These are my inspirations. So I walked up to him as like, hey man, my name's Myshaan, I love your music. And he says, oh, Myshaan, me and my wife love your stuff. And I was like, what the heck? That was crazy. And so me being a little skeptical, I wanted to test him a little bit and be like, which song do you like? And he looked at his wife and he said, Angel, we love Angel.
I found an angel.
And at that point, I was just so grateful, and I've just been working so hard for little moments like that. So it was a little moment of just, wow, yeah, I'm doing it, and I'm doing what I love, and people I respect love what I do. And that's Hawaii. Mahalo. I've got lovey-dovey music, and they always ask me, who did you write about? Who's the lucky girl? Blah, blah, blah. Honestly, it's about no one. When I create my music, I'm here. I'm normally sitting right here, and I finish the beat, and all I do is I just listen to how it makes me feel. It's funny, like I was maybe 18 years old writing a wedding song, and I had never experienced that, but I just did the same thing. I had the beat, and I was listening and listening, picturing myself of where I would be listening to this song. And that's how every song normally goes. I was at a school dance. Someone came up to me and said, are you that musician? And I was like, wow, yeah, that's me. And then they go, Steve. And I was like, oh no, that's not me. So I don't know who they thought I was, but they thought I was some musician named Steve. That's the first time I thought I got recognized in public. I do remember the first message I received about how my music has inspired someone. She would mention whenever she felt depressed, my music really got her out of that deep place in her life. She wasn't the only one that has sent messages like that before. I felt like I had a lot of responsibility. Not only is it a dream, but it's actually a life purpose that I feel to create music for people. A God-given talent that I should and must make music so that I can help more people feel that way.